Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. So in today's video I'll be showing you how you can operate Fiverr. So let me just say Fiverr basis is what I'll be taking into this video. So I want you to pay attention to this video because we have a lot of beginners who don't know much about Fiverr, how Fiverr works and how to operate Fiverr account like a professional. So maybe you are new to Fiverr and you don't know much about how to operate Fiverr. So this is what I want to take you through in this video. So I want you to pay attention to this video while I walk you through step by step. So now let's jump into the video. Now so this is my Fiverr account that I'll be using for today's video. Now so on my Fiverr dashboard, this is my dashboard. If you already have a Fiverr account, you know what I mean by dashboard, and if you don't have, so I already made previous video on how to open a Fiverr account and how to set up your Fiverr account. I made a video on how to create gig, but soon I'll be making a video on how to create any gig on Fiverr. So now what I want to start with, what is Fiverr? What is Fiverr? Now when we go on to Google and search what is Fiverr, here on Fiverr we see what Google wrote, that Fiverr is an Israeli online marketplace for freelance service. The reason why Google mentioned Israel, the reason is that the founder of Fiverr is from Israel. So as you can see, it was founded in 2010. So now Fiverr is an online marketplace for freelance services, and another definition for Fiverr is that Fiverr is a leading marketplace connecting business to freelancers. So now let's proceed. Now on my Fiverr landing page, if I want to go to, because I am a desktop, we also have a different display for mobile. So I'm on desktop. If you want to go on your dashboard, you come here to dashboard. Right here is the dashboard. You can also open this in new new tab. You can open it in new tab. So it will be listed here all your active orders. For example, if I go here, I have no active orders right now on this account. If I click on completed orders, so here Fiverr will list out all the orders I have completed. Yeah, so as you can see, I have a lot of returning buyers who have purchased. This is a buyer actually purchased more than 4 times, so we will be seeing all the completed orders. Now here you can also see the cancel orders, the orders which has been cancelled by buyers. So your completed orders will appear, your cancel order will also appear here. So now the next thing is your profile rate. Now your inbox rate will appear here. What is inbox rate? Now the inbox rate is the rate of your inbox messages. Now inbox response rates, like this shows the rate in percentage and this shows the rate in hours, so still the same thing. So you need, if you want to, maybe you want to maintain your response rate, you need to make sure you are responding to your buyers as fast as possible. You need to stay online, be active always. So that's all about inbox response rate. We have order response rate, which is 100%. Now this is often you answer order messages and revision requests within 24 hours in the last 60 days. So you responding like the response you give to your buyers at the order page. What the Fiverr means by order page? This is the menu of the order page. If you come here and you click on message, now you open, let me open one of my completed orders. So right here you see we can also discuss with buyers here. Let me load one of our previous charts. So this is our previous chart. So We can chat here at the other page, and you can also chat with the buyer inbox. So Fiverr actually had the order response rate also. Now delivery on time is when you set a delivery days for your orders, maybe you set the delivery days or 2 days, so you must make sure you deliver the orders and avoid late deliveries. So actually on this account, I actually have some issues with some buyers, so which actually results to me to deliver late. So that's why I have a low delivery, or a low on time delivery rather. Now the order completion. Now the order completion rate is the rate of the orders you completed. Now out of 100%, the rate of the orders you completed successfully that you delivered. So that's what this means. So now we have you could see here in January, and you could see the currency $dollar here. So this shows the amount you've made in a single month. You could see here I haven't made anything on this account, so it's actually $0. Do I've earned on it before, but in this month I haven't made anything on it, so that's it. Now below we have inbox, and we can view all inbox message. We can click on view all, and this will direct us. Let me open this in new tab. This will direct us to our inbox messages, and the next thing I'll be taking is the orders. So these are the orders I have, all the orders in general, in total, all the orders I have on my gig, on my account rather, sorry, all the orders I have on my account, both completed orders, active orders. Here I can check it, completed orders, cancel order. You could see, so everything is here, the priority, the active, late delivery, completed orders. I will see it here. This is where I will see it. So you as a beginner, if you want to check all your completed orders, your cancel order, this is where you're going to check it and see it. It's all there. It's here. You see the date, the delivery, the package price, and the completed. Maybe the order is completed, and if the buyer gave you a 5-star, you see it there. Now the next thing I'll talk about now is the gigs. Now this is the most important part, because there's no way you could earn on Fiverr if you have no gigs. There's no way. So gig is very important. This is the service we sell. So what's the gig? So it's the gig. This is what you created on your account to show your service, the kind of service you can offer. So you created a gig on Fiverr to show buyers coming to Fiverr that this is what you can offer, this is what you can do. So if you don't know how to create a gig, I made a video, like I said earlier, I made a video how you can create a gig, set up Fiverr account, create a gig. So you could check my previous video on my channel, you see it there. And so here at the gig page, I have just only 2 gigs on my account. Now the second option here, we have pending approval. Maybe sometimes Fiverr actually modify your gigs, so you need to re-edit the gig and publish again. So once Fiverr modify your gig and you publish it, your gig will be here. After you publish it, but before you publish it, your gig will be here. Once Fiverr requests for a modification, and here maybe you are creating a gig and you have maybe your PC, you have to shut down your PC or you skip it, doing some other things, your gig will be at draft since you haven't published the gig. Now denied, maybe your service is against Fiverr policy, so your gig will be denied. So you see it here. And the next I have here is pause. Maybe you want to edit your gig and you need to pause it, so your gig will be here. Now the active gigs, that some things I want to explain about the gigs. the active gigs rather. So here on these gigs, you can monitor your gigs impressions. You could see the impressions of the gigs, the gig performance here, how the gig is rising, how the ranking is. You can check the clicks. I have just only 10 clicks, and if you see at the top here, you could see last 30 days. So this is the analytics of my gigs for the last 30 days. So now if I click on the last 6 months, so let me click on that. So the last 6 months, my gig impression is 12k, that's 12,000 impression, and the clicks is 399, so almost 400 clicks. And the others I have on it, 31 others, yeah. And the revenue generated from this gig is $1,400. Now the cancellation rate is 9% out of 100%. So you see I've done a great job, yeah. So this is, let me show you a few options. If you want to limit your orders in queue, you will click this, and this is actually a watermark. This is not that too much. You don't need to just leave this the way it is. So I'm coming back on that. So this is where you monitor your gigs impression, the clicks, the orders, the cancellation rate. So this is where Fiverr is displaying it, so you need to know this too. Now the next thing I'll be going and talking about is the analytics, your account analytics. This have two options. We have the overview and the repeat business. So let's check the two. So at the analytics here, at the overview, you will see the analytics of your accounts, everything in detail. Now you could see here I've earned $1,800 on this account. Average selling price $83. Orders completed 28 orders completed. I haven't earned anything in this month, so you could see everything is here. So this is where you can check your account analytics. Don't forget that. So you could see everything is displayed here, and below we have Fiverr seller level, and actually this account should attain a level 1 badge if I can make sure to maybe increase the delivery date by accepting orders and deliver the orders quick, as fast as possible, and completed more orders, and make sure all these things, the red completion rate I have here turns to green, then I'm eligible to become a level 1 seller, because I've earned $400. Because if you want to be a level 1 seller on Fiverr, you need to earn $400. Yes, $400. If you want to be a level 2 seller on Fiverr, you need to earn $2,000. And if you want to be a top rated, you need to earn $20,000. So that's it. After you've earned $20,000, so you can become a top rated seller, and you having all this profile rates, you make sure they're all green, you have the right percentage. Now, so all these you need to go through. You see, I've almost explained all the things we are seeing here. Now there are some things I'll be explaining here. Days without warnings. Now the days without warnings, avoid receiving warnings for TOS of violation over the course of 30 days. So what does this mean is that maybe sometimes when you go against Fiverr terms and policy, you get strike. Your account gets flagged and you'll be warned. And Fiverr actually warned a seller twice, and after being warned twice, your account will get disabled the third time. So you need to be very careful, because or sooner I'll be making video on how you can avoid being flagged on Fiverr and how you can avoid being blocked, your account being blocked. I'll be making a video on that too sooner. So let's continue. So the next we have here, we have the ratings. So here you see the number of the 2-star you've got, 1 star, 2, 3, 4, 5 star you've got. Now you see the location where you are. I'm in Nigeria now, in Africa. You see here is my location right here. And so this is all about the analytics. Now if you come here to repeat business, you could also see this also analytics right here. This is also analytics right here. So now the next is the earnings. Now here you see how much you've earned, how much you've withdrawn, how much you've used to purchase a service on Fiverr, your pending clearance, and you're available for withdrawal. You should know what this means. Your net income, how much you've earned, how much you've withdrawn there, and used for purchase. Pending clearance simply means the amount you have on Fiverr that is about to clear, your pending fund on Fiverr that is about to clear. Available for withdrawal are the funds that you have on Fiverr that is available for withdrawal. Now we have the withdrawal option right here, and we have like 3 withdrawal options. So we have here, we have PayPal. You can withdraw via PayPal or via bank transfer, that's Pioneer, or via Fiverr revenue card. So this is also Pioneer, but these two have different minimum limit withdrawal. So this just the minimum amounts to withdraw here is $20, and here if you choose this option is $30. So this is all about earnings. Right here, if I want to see withdraw, though I don't have any active orders recently, because this is actually the months here and the years, so nothing to display for this year. But for last year 2021, everything will be displayed here. All the orders, your active orders completed, everything will be displayed there. So now the next thing we need to go on explain now is the community. Now here Fiverr has some options that we sellers can benefit from. That's very, very helpful for us. On Fiverr, there are some things you need to learn on Fiverr that will benefit you and help you earn more. So one of these is part of the Fiverr free course, because when you attend the free course on Fiverr, you gain badge for it. And there are some other things you can do on Fiverr to earn. We have the buyer request, but I don't want to jump into those things, so let me just explain this accordingly. So Fiverr event actually tells me here. So these are the events that Fiverr have. You see, these are Fiverr events. You can actually join the event, view the event. So this is just all about events. And the next thing, let me see, is the Fiverr blog, and let's see what shows up. So here's the Fiverr's job blog. So if you want to know some things about like See what is written here: how to turn your New Year's resolution into habit. Now, how to negotiate higher rates in 2022. So Fiverr actually have blogs where the updated news, all that blah blah blah. We have the forum. So everything is on Fiverr. You could see the domain. We have Fiverr Community. You can sign up for Fiverr Community and start discussing in the community. And we have, sorry, that was Fiverr Forum. Now here is the community standards. Here you could read some, because I can't be explaining everything because I don't want this video to be much longer, so that's why I'm cutting it short. We have podcast on here. So here is Fiverr podcast. You can see that I think there's error with this page. The page you requested does not exist, and the option is there. Now let's go to more. So actually here this can help us as a beginner on Fiverr, being a new seller on Fiverr. This can actually help us, because here you as a new seller, you don't have others, you need to be active on Fiverr. Make sure you are online each time a buyer request comes up, because this request doesn't stay there for long, so it comes up sometimes and disappear. So you need to be there, you need to be online on Fiverr. So each times Fiverr request comes up, you send the offers, and you can only send 10 offers daily. So what does buyer request mean? Simply means buyer comes to Fiverr, requested for a service. Instead of contacting seller, they can just post a request on Fiverr for a service they wanted, and Fiverr will take it to the right sellers. So you as a seller, you send the request that this offer, you can take it, you can do this, you can do that. So that's just it. So the active buyer request will be here, and the ones you sent will be here. So that just is very simple. So if this account is maybe it's a level 1 seller account or level 2 seller, I will always send buyer request here. But being a new seller, it comes and disappear. Now the next is Fiverr Workspace. Now Fiverr is getting upgrading every day, and we are having new features, new things on Fiverr, because all this aren't there before. Now Fiverr Workspace, that is loading. Let me open another page. Scale your business, learn courses online, contacts. Now here is Fiverr scale your business page. So you can also check this page and see what it's all about. I think it's just like form of identification. Fiverr Anywhere, take your business anywhere, blog, Facebook, message, and much more. Read more, more on this. So this is just on that page. You can go on and learn more about. Now here are the courses on Fiverr. This page you see free courses on Fiverr, and you see paid ones. So you can take the free courses as a new seller, and if you have more funds to order the paid one, you can also learn, because after you complete the course, you receive a badge, and this will help you as a new seller on Fiverr. And the next page are all your contacts. So what is right here? So this is the page contact. What's here is all your buyers contact. So it will be right here if you maybe want to contact any buyers. and these are the sellers contact and the buyers contact, so you can just contact any of them right here. Check their profile, your history. You can send offers. I think this is a offer button, so, and you can also see the amount each buyer spent for you and your completed orders. This buyer actually spent $1,000 on my service, this $100, and so on like that, because the account have already earned over $1,800. so previously I've earned that on this account. So if you want to become an expert like me, and if you want to start in, you want to earn more on Fiverr, you want to grow your business, so I will urge you to click the subscribe button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and turn on the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I drop a new content like this. So it will be very helpful for you, because sooner or later I'll be taking you through step by step how you can also start earning something like this on Fiverr, even more, because I've earned more like this. So now the next step here, we have the switch to buying. On Fiverr, you as a seller, you can switch to buyer and search for services. Maybe if you want to order a service on Fiverr, you as a seller, you can outsource service. So you're going to outsource service, accepting orders from buyer and give it to another seller, then you pay for it. You can search here for any service you want to order, and the next option here we have, so let me quickly just explain all. We have the profile here. We all know what profile is. So profile actually contain things about you, like your information, mostly your information. So everything about you is here at the profile. Your country, the date you joined Fiverr, your response rate, last delivery days, all your gigs, and your badge. If you've, like I said, if you take course on Fiverr and you've complete the course, you earn a badge, and your badge will appear here on your Fiverr account. So your description, language you choose, if you're taking a test, you see it there, and link account. If you link your Facebook account, Google account, you see it there, and your skills. You can see my skills here, your education level, your certificates, and all the reviews you have on your account will also be here. And the next thing we have now, manage request. I think I've been a buyer because I've switched to buying on Fiverr. So here I can actually post a request, like I said earlier. So if I want to post a request, I can post a request here. So the next option here is refer and get up to $100. It's like affiliate. This is like affiliate, like when you refer someone and you earn. So this actually work when the person start earning on Fiverr. Now settings. We also know what setting means, is that your account settings. Here you can check and edit your profile, check your settings and edit some things on your account. You could see here the password, notifications. So that's all about settings. Now the next is the language. So if you don't understand English, maybe you understand any other languages, here you choose it. So this is where you change the language. Help and support here. Yet this page takes you to Fiverr helps and support page. So here there are lots of options here, either you're a buyer or a seller. So if you want to contact Fiverr, right here you can contact Fiverr on any of your issues. maybe with your buyers or any other issues you have. So another button here says log out. If you want to log out of your Fiverr account, and if you open a new incognito browser here and you click on Fiverr, this takes us to Fiverr landing page. And right here we can see an option here which says Fiverr business. If you want to, maybe you want to open a business account. So business account simply means you working with person on a project, like a group of people working together on a specific project. So through the help of Fiverr business accounts, you can do this. It's very simple. So I think that's all I'll be explaining and taking in this video for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you find it helpful. So I want you to subscribe. One more time, don't forget to subscribe, smash the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I drop a new content like this. Thanks for watching. See you next time.